the signs.
Lassam, good evening, sweetheart. Christina, good night. How you doing? Oh my God. So much to talk about.
The United States is now deporting migrants not back to their home countries, but to completely different countries. So here's what's actually happening. The Trump administration is expanding something called third country deportations. Instead of sending someone back to their home country, the United States sends them to a random country. Anybody willing to take them. Why? Because these are people who have deportation orders, but can't legally be sent to their home country because they have something called withholding of removal or Convention Against Torture, which means that their life is in danger if they go home. A judge has already decided that. So Trump's solution? Send them somewhere else and let that third country deal with it. The United States is cutting deals with countries like Cameroon, Rwanda, Equatorial Guinea, South Sudan. And what is the United States offering? Money. Sanctions relief, perhaps? Even upgrading their international reputation by telling U.S. citizens that it's safe to go travel. So in plain English, take our deportees and we're going to reward you. Only 1 out of 6 people who are being sent.
Oh Lord Jesus, what am I? Oh, maybe this is what I should put up, 1 minute. Well, I think I want to change the put up the PMP something. So how me do it again? Me miss it, guys. Oh, me just remember so I can't touch this, huh? And touch this. How it go again? Come in. Let me just I think I this one. No. Oh my goodness. Alright, make it stay. Um, let me deal with, before we deal with, um, the PNP put out a statement. The statement is, hold on, how so much people did that come? I never hear any phone ring.
Sorry, the phone ring by mistake. Didn't mean to call you.
Good night, Peter.
Yeah, me and some of them are talking about a PNP demonstration. And I mean, I say, so what if it is in PNP demonstration? People are tired. Labor right all the too because nephew, I don't know if you're familiar with nephew. Him always a Colin Bell show. He was out there because he says he's against the deportee thing. Him not in for them and the deportee thing. That's one thing with nephew. He's going to take up for his Labour Party, but if they're wrong, they're wrong. That's how he operates. But you know, Nikisha is going nowhere, so they better get used to her. Better get used to her. Nikisha not going away. And as one person said, yeah, they are a new breed of politicians because they don't come there to enrich themselves. And that is the point. The car thief, Mama Cow, she can't stay at the top because they are terrified of Mark Golding and they are now terrified of Nikisha Burchell. And she not gonna. You see how she keep quiet? She no reply. She doesn't say nothing to them. She doesn't make them chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but me I tell you. So I think there's going to be more demonstrations. Kay Osborne said people are calling on her to do more. And look here, I lift my hat to Kay Osborne because that woman's supposed to be about 80 years old. Kay Osborne, if she's not 80, she's near. And she has seen it fit to stand up against oppression and injustice. And look at it. Faye Ellington. Disappoint me. She gone in the army. She now turn government. So she soon start tell lie for Andrew Holness. Faye Ellington, I'm disappointed with her. Totally disappointed. But make them go on because see Diane Jax Miller, the center open for her no. She can't defend them on this one. She tried to defend them on all the issues, but this one beat her. She had twisted up her face and a chat about more questions and answers. Tough luck for she, the ass gone through the gate. By the way, what really did Nikisha Burchell do yesterday? Because all me I try to hear what was the bone of contention. Me can't hear. It's like if the woman blink a problem to the speaker. So what I find out is that I thought Buchanan loved the speaker and it looked like the Prime Minister loved Nikisha Burchell. So the Prime Minister is always trying to bash Isaac Buchanan and the speaker out for Nikisha Burchell because they have difficulty in the parliament. Who like who, who not like who. I think Isaac need to stop chat sometime because when you are going to declare, say, your favorite parliamentarian is the speaker, keep that to yourself because you're on the other side of the house. Sometimes Isaac.
No man, you see that little something what you see him say, it's just a sarcasm and a nothing of. I was listening to him this evening and he was laying it straight. And him say him see the suppression and everything. So let him just try to say it, just make peace reign. But nothing for bother worry about. I play one clip somebody sent me with Warmington. Dalvin President for she say parliament.
The copy that I got from him, it said, Mr. Speaker, it is indeed a pleasure for me.
Good night, Pauline.
It says a pleasure for me. He said, Mr. Warmington,
Mr. Speaker, it really is unfortunate that
you called a member of this House, Jezebel. I'm asking that you retract. Mr. Speaker, I withdraw that word, but allow me to read the sentence. The statement is here, and everybody can read it. But in council, the member of this lady also, the accepted it here. Is the minister, Mr. Warmington, as well? Mr. Speaker, it is of paramount importance that the member shows respect for the office of the Speaker and for his colleagues and for the covered halls of this Parliament. To ask that member is rude and obnoxious in this House and is taken lightly because he's not.
Never before has anybody been as disrespectful, and I could go on and on. And nobody, no other member.
You see all them people are biased and evil and wicked. Eh? She said she never seen nobody else behave bad in her house. That's so weird. I see one lady put
That is own and behave the way.
hold on, let me go back on it. Me go play the clip. And me gonna listen. Let's say fair right one to put there.
Today, to connect the dots and clarify.
Has something to do with it. No, it
Right.
doesn't talk, no, I get a better understanding.
Wrong one that.
You know, the place all the time. I don't go one side.
Listen this.
So I want to take a listen. I listen to what this lady has to say.
Come here and confront the class. You are making more peace, Rita. I listened to the clip that you were talking about the behavior of the member of parliament and how they behave towards the speaker of the house and
Vian,
the
good night.
position of
Last
the
song.
speaker of the house, and she's noble and she's supposed to be respected at all times. Do I agree that people should respect the speaker of the house? Of course I do agree that they should respect the speaker of the house. You go back and you speak about when you were the speaker of the house and you serve a long term and the old members and you serve both party and everything, and that was all fabulous. But what you forget was at the time when you were in the parliament, that time as the speaker of the house, you did have some leaders who have integrity, who have decorum, some leader who respect themselves. It was a different kind of people. Like you have the PJ Patterson, you have the Portia Simpson, you have the Bruce Golding, the leader they did noble and have something about themselves. But now we have a leader in the house who is Prime Minister, who he's not trustworthy, he don't have any decorum, he have nothing about himself, he have no self-respect, he have no good self-conduct, he don't know how to speak to people, he always have an outburst, and he always try to think about when you talk about him, or you're from the opposite side, he's like a little dictator who decide if once you go against him, you go against Jamaica, because him thinks that when you support him at Jamaica, you support no. When you're a patriot, you support your country. Whatever party in or not, you're going to speak out what is right and what is wrong. Let's speak about when you talk about Juliet Wellness as a speaker of the house and people. And you also talk about she's the first lady. Of course she's the first lady, but I will say again, she should not be the speaker of the house. If she wanted to hold her first lady title, she should have stayed home, did not run for the member of parliament for East Rural St. Andrew and become the member where she get the position as the speaker of the house. You cannot want to sit on government money in the chair where taxpayer pay you and want to be treated as a first lady. No, you're not a first lady when you sit in the speaker chair. You are the speaker of the house. You're the member of East Rural St. Andrew. Come on, you people want to decide who for behavior is right and when it is right. And you talk about Nikki Jabertia. Do I think sometimes she can ignore Juliet bullyism and behave better and conduct herself better? Yes, I do. Sometimes I think you need to, when they go low, sometimes they say go high, but it all depends on you, to each his own. We can't tell her how to feel and how to react, but tell Juliet the same thing, that she need to have respect for the opposition side, member of parliament. You people on the present party side, you people are not happy with the people who were elected here as the opposition side. When don't like the opposition leader, when you treat Mark Walling like him and nothing at all in the parliament, when you cut off the leaders, then when they attack the members, them, when the people they vote on, no one they ask no question, you treat them like they're not belong. And Juliet always turn off the mic, and that is frustrated when you come to represent your constituency and you want to speak, but this person who's sitting in the chair think because she have the power in her hand to turn off people mic at all given time and treat people a certain kind of way. People will never take so more and no more, and them are gonna show. Tell Juliet to respect herself first, then she can get respect from anybody else. Respect go where respect comes from. You have a bully prime minister, you have a bully speaker of the house. I said Andrew was very intentional when he made his wife to be the speaker of the house. He's the prime minister and his wife is the speaker of the house. They hold the house like this in their hand, like it is Holiness House. It's no longer the member of parliament house. No, it is Holiness House. And she want to treat it like she attacked to her elbow, she attacked to her dog, them or pity them or yard. No, she's very disrespectful. And sometimes I watch her behavior, she have a very condescending attitude towards the PNP then. Very rude. She's a very rude lady. And she's sitting in that chair and she knows that when she knows the role of the first lady, and she knows that people are going to come up, oh, she's the first lady, she's a speaker of the house, so you're supposed to tell herself to act like it. She's the first lady when she step out of parliament and go through the door. That time she's the first lady. She's not the first lady when she's sitting at the chair. No taxpayer not pay you to be the first lady. Them pay you to be the speaker of the house and the member of parliament. You and Mouthpiece Radio know when to come out and talk out against the PNP, but yet still when the speaker and the prime minister have them vulgar behavior in the parliament and a lash out against people and a bully them, we don't see nothing wrong with that. Come on, hypocrite. So you, Miss Rimple, when you are going to address people, also address the speaker of the house and tell them, do I think at times these members of parliament, whether on the PNP side or on the JLP side, whenever each person is speaking, they should shut their mouth, turn their mic off and let the person speak. If you have a question after they finish, then you come. I believe sometimes PNP and JLP behavior in the parliament as if they are children in kindergarten school. Sometimes I'm very disgusted with both of them behavior. But if you're going to talk to anybody on the opposition side, you also need to speak to people on the present party side, because a lot of times I see where Darrell Vaz lash out and behave in a parliament, and I've never heard you open your mouth and Mouthpiece Radio and speak about it. You never hear it? Ripple. You never hear it. You have no more authority to speak about the next side if you cannot speak about the next side. The two sides need to get it together and represent themselves well in the House of Parliament because taxpayers pay them for show up. So come on. Pick the beam out of your eye before you can pick it out of somebody one. Tell Juliet Wellness if you have something about herself before you come for the opposition side. She should get out of the chair because she's a wife of the Prime Minister and she's conflict of interest. And she's sitting at that chair. That's why when they give her the things in the table, she don't table them because she knows that some of the stuff she don't want to get out because it's only going to let her husband administration look bad. Do I believe those two are bad for Jamaica? Yes, they are, and I stand by my word.
Nervous about your driving test? Prepare.
Well, it couldn't have been said any better, sweetie. You couldn't have put that word in together better than how you put it. Because trust me. Me say, listen to this. And sometimes I don't really want to give them relevance in it, but I want to hear this. Thank you, Trems. No, I don't know wonder me want to play it, you know. Me want to not hear. I think I ate this.
In the eyes of young people, the whole of it all. The whole of it near hurt when we back a hurt.
You're not playing. Alright, let me play that one then.
So the TCN deal was not proposed by you. Jamaica's involvement was
The
proposed
internet.
by you.
Oh, not at all.
Good.
And it would make sense because this is something that involves so many countries.
Yes.
You know?
And you're saying
My
that
worst
you
fear.
took an opportunity at a meeting to discuss the TCN to introduce the issue of the worker exchange program.
So back in February, internally, we got the MOU request from the United States Embassy in January.
Friday, good night.
And so the discussions that started within the government, looking at, how do we respond? How do we, it's a long-standing ally, how do we work with them? How do we conclude something that would make sense for both countries? I attended one meeting, and that was in February, and at that meeting, I broached the topic of looking at how we could introduce the structured migration program in the discussions going on. It was decided to keep it separate, and we moved on. So in March, when I went to the meeting, the anti-cartel meeting in Miami, there are persons there from different departments. And in a meeting on the margin, I again brought up the structured migration program that I had been discussing the year before and said this is something that is still very important
Carla,
for
good
an
night.
ally like Jamaica. We would be looking, and that program includes both the seasonal work program we're currently operating, which has a cap of about 20,000 persons. We think it could increase to 200,000. There's a demand and need in the U.S. now with the change in migration policies. And it also looked at getting in skilled workers. And that is where I said we could probably get about 10,000 skilled workers over time.
Right.
And this is how it would work.
So just stick up in, Minister, is very important. So the 10,000 number did come from you, but the 10,000 only relates to the worker
The
exchange and
Jamaica
had
get
nothing
one.
to do with TCN.
Well, hold on there.
Not at all. And how I came up, because I actually did a detailed document looking at how this would benefit from all the reports we're getting from the various sectors, I did a detailed document looking at what type of workers we need, how we could assimilate workers coming in. And I actually look at the 775 communities in Jamaica and say, even a cap of 20 per community, we're looking at about 15,000 persons. So that 10,000
What kind of madness this woman attack?
managing, and I worked out the details of it. And that would have been from last year's March or so.
So the TCN.
Let me stop it. So she now coming to say, good night, Chang. She was the one who really talked about the 10,000. But it wasn't for TCNs. It because of the policy United States have. So they did want to negotiate with them to take the skilled people them. Alvaro, if you come in tonight, can explain it to me. Which community in a Jamaica you're going to put 20 of them because you do an evaluation? Where you going to put them in a community? I like a community where we live in. And where you carry them come and do? Where you going, what kind of work them are going to get in a community here? What kind of work in the community where me live? You're going to get 20 of them. Let's say it didn't work. And you carry them come put in a community here. For do what? For do what? Listen, I'm going to ask me no foolish because I don't know no sense. A serious something me I listen for analyze where you fool minister chat. So now ask me about if Alvaro my teacher. Alvaro one of the most smartest man on the platform. Have all in the talk nothing without receipt. He not go talk because he want to talk. He have him receipt. Because I not keep friend with nonsense people, you know. All of my friends that will come on my platform have sense. No, this woman says she do an analysis. And that each community in a Jamaica could get at least 20 of them. And me ask a question. In the community where me live, where 20 of them in a come and do. And where them in a come do, and how much them are not get paid. We're not just moving a foolishness for you. Because I want to come out now and I say that make no sense. We have 170 something community in Jamaica. And we're not going to put at least 20. And what kind of skill? You know, sometimes me hear, but me tell you. You see here I'm living, huh? Back then, a coal they used to burn up here. And we got bush go look mango and go sell. And one man used to plant callaloo. Well, it developed more now. More houses here and all of that. Me no know. I must say goat and cow. Oh, yes. Some folk run so where people raise chicken for boilers. I must say they will not go put them. You know I'm gonna walk them could I get yeah, Jamaica boilers. Jamaica boilers, a lot of people raise chicken for Jamaica boilers. Not directly where me is, but within the vicinity. Yeah, so they can employ them for go raise chicken. You see, I confused them, come out of chat now. I'm going to play another clip now where oh, somebody were calling. Let me call back the person. Oh, she gone on another call. Alright, she will call back. Let me see how much people did I call me today. Winston, Elena. Okay. Somebody else was calling me. I never see that. Alright, so let me go and play the next clip. I'm going to just play this one. I'm going to want to listen carefully to see how them people are lie.
So let me make 4 points today to connect the dots
At the same
and clarify
argument,
at the
listen.
outset the recent media reports conflating a request from the USA government to facilitate the transit of third country nationals from the USA to their country of origin with a proposal I had made to get skilled workers to Jamaica. My proposal was a structured migration program for Jamaica's economic development.
When the then ambassador to the United States first heard the manifesto of the Trump presidency in July 2024, the now Minister of Efficiency, Innovation, and Digital Transformation, Audrey Marks, says she was made aware of factors that suggested a radical shift in America's migration policy, namely the mass deportation of undocumented persons, a development that could have a profound impact on Jamaica if not managed properly.
The third country nationals TCU MOU was leaked before it was finalized.
So it leaked before it
It has
finalized.
not been operationalized. So there are no persons deported to Jamaica apart from Jamaicans. Moreover, importantly, the MOU stipulates that persons with criminal convictions will not be allowed in Jamaica. As soon as the TCN MOU is finalized, as with all other bilateral agreements, there will be a full press briefing and what is finalized will be shared, but we are not there yet.
The former ambassador to the United States makes it clear that the TCN proposal originated entirely from the Trump administration. After 6 months of negotiations, according to the Prime Minister and the Minister of National Security and Peace, she says the MOU is still being finalized. However, she also says bringing criminals into Jamaica who are from the US is not an option being considered by the Jamaican government.
So there's not any mass migration to Jamaica of criminals. However, while the MOU has been signed, its full operationalization is not yet complete, so the full information on how it will work is still being worked out. So the constant calls for details of what has not been finalized is not making sense. Very clearly, with all the noise that is going on, what should be known is that it's non-negotiable that Jamaica would be taking criminals into the country. That is not in the MOU.
Crystal Williams reporting for CVM.
So she said she going to make 4 points. But I know me not hear 4 points what she made to CVM News. But today she come now and she gone over Cliff Hughes program. Not Cliff Hughes, what other one name? Well, anyway, nationwide. And God says something different from what she said on see this one. Right? Them say leak. America not keep secret neither. You don't know that? Them are going to talk and put you up on website. I remember say Jamaican work in there too, so then we know. So somebody are going to hear. We soon hear everything. No worry on yourself. Good night everybody on TikTok. Enough love to you all. This thing is such a confusion. Good night, Merville. All of a sudden, she wake up from her sleep and come and give statement. Over 2 weeks your name a call. And you just find it in you. To come here, come talk. Not no one else we not believe. Because then they want we to know. You just say leak. Then they want we know. They never want we to know. How can you make decision on behalf of a country like this type of something and you hide it? You're hiding it from us. Anyway, the PMP put out a statement and we want to look on it. In regards to Parliament. You know, we mix up everything tonight. So they put out a statement saying silencing opposition MP threatens Jamaican parliamentary democracy. Kingston, Jamaica, July 2, 2026. The People's National Party opposition has expressed grave concern about Tuesday sitting of the House of Representatives, describing it as the latest in troubling pattern of procedural inconsistency, selective enforcement of the standing orders, and conduct that undermines Parliament's constitutional role as Jamaica's principal forum for accountability, scrutiny, and debates. 3 incidents in particular underscore the opposition concern. First, the leader of opposition business, Philip Paulwell, MP, sought recognition to raise a procedural matter regarding the absence of the Integrity Commission latest report from the order paper after it has been submitted to Parliament. Before he was permitted to identify his issue, the Speaker ruled him out and directed that the matter be raised privately with the leader of government business. The opposition maintained that a Speaker cannot properly determine a procedural objection without first hearing what the minister seeks to raise. Minister Parliament practice requires that discretion be exercised fairly, impartially, and on an informed basis. Second, during the consideration of a motion to approve a report from the Regulatory Committee, several opposition members immediately called for a divide. After the question was put, the Speaker stated that she had not heard the request and proceed without conducting the divide. She never hear when things are talk, she hear when Nikisha talk. How are you going? Oh. What a piece of audacity from Flight Green. Ain't fair? The opposition has requested a review of answered and the official recording, as several members maintain that the request was made clearly and in time. Third, rather than addressing these legitimate procedural concerns, government members used the subsequent debate to launch sustained personal attack against Member of Parliament for South St. James, Nikisha Burchell, who had been among those challenging the angling of the proceeding. Member of Parliament are elected to represent the Jamaican people, are entitled within the standing order to challenge procedural ruling and use every lawful parliamentary mechanism to protect the rights of those they represent. Rather than restraining these personal attacks, the Speaker permitted them to dominate the debate despite having little or no relevance to the matter then before the House. The opposition is particularly concerned by remarks directed at Burchell by Desmond Mackenzie, who, while pointing across the chamber, warned her that she should not cross his path or else. Oh, well, that's a threat. That's a threat, Desmond Mackenzie. You want somebody just push you down, and that's no problem. And people no want put in a problem, you know. You see? Him in a house and yet Dalrymple plus in other side. But Mackenzie, Desmond Mackenzie in a house I tell Mackenzie. Now make them bully you. I quiet them one quiet. They never know so how them be so strong in the parliament. Right? I resist them in the parliament. So Desmond Mackenzie is saying, while I point him finger, me see when him in a point him finger, warning her that she should not cross his path or else. Such language can reasonably be interpreted as threatening and intimidating. It has no place in Jamaica Parliament and risks further lowering the standard of Parliament discourse. Philip Paulwell says this is not about personality. It's about protecting Parliament as an institution. Every member regarding order to be applied for it. Them a plan for to change the standing order too. No, a bright Desmond Mackenzie bright and feisty and out of order. A bright and feisty and out of order. Desmond Mackenzie, you're bright and feisty and out of order. She never cross your path because she don't want you. Because you're old like a turbot. Should I behave myself, right? Me tell you cause them people are out of order. But if you ever cross him path, if you ever say to herself, she's royal. No. Me see Martin but me not telling the truth. Me never real hold her. I go look back on the clip. But Trim never have a mic and me never hear what him say. But me glad that the PNP put out the statement so that me hear what him say. So I hope she not try crossing path or else they find them match where they never expect. They find them match where they really never expect. What you gonna do the woman if she cross your path? What kind of path she gonna cross for you? And what you gonna do? Thump her down in her house? Or you gonna get your bad man then from down at Tivoli going to parliament for her? And what kind of argument this Desmond Mackenzie attack? Pointing a finger across to the woman and warn that she should not cross his path or else. What you mean by or else what? We need to hear from Desmond Mackenzie what he mean. When I'm done on the talk about woman in a parliament, but when I say this a disrespect from a man. When I say this is a disrespect. A bully, you don't want to come bully people. No, man. As I said, Via, me and you couldn't go into the parliament. Because I would have set him right yesterday. The parliament would have seized. So all like me and you couldn't go in. Because we know what they're up to, you know. And I hope the opposition use this to strengthen themselves as one unit in the parliament. All if any of the member wrong, stand up and support on the member. You know why? Them a support the criminal them for them side. Them a support the criminal them for them side. What kind of argument this Desmond Mackenzie use? So Rose Shaw MP added, no member of parliament should face intimidation or selective enforcement of the rule for carrying out their constitutional duty. Our concern is not simple for one member, but for the integrity of parliament and the rights of every elected representative. That's all right, Trev. Any word you want to use it. You don't have to tell me sorry. Me understand the old culture, man. Yes, where we come from. Out of order. Out of order. Christopher Brown stated, this singling out member Burchell by the former Speaker Dalrymple to my mind amount to inciting and represent an unfortunate direct mobilization of possible attack within a society where violence is often the first choice for conflict resolution. What Dalrymple did is this personal public denunciation was wrong and in fact goes against the tradition of established proper conduct in the House. The opposition will continue to resist the oppressive and the under-democratic management of the affairs of the House of Representatives. And we will resolutely defend MP Burchell from the type of intimidatory conduct displayed by the government member during the sitting. This matter is not about one member or one political party. It's about preserving the integrity. Well, I'm not even if I use them the word on my side because I know that is a scarce product over that side. And then I use those type of words, too big for them. Integrity, don't use it. Them not understand it, them not know it. Yeah, they want Portia for come tell us, so we're not afraid of no gal and we're not afraid of no boy. That me miss Portia for because she know of it, she know always a contact but she's a act, she know of it lash them. So this matter is about not one member. It's about preserving the integrity of the Jamaica Parliament. Parliamentarian rules exist to facilitate debate, protect minority rights. That's why they don't want, especially when one argument come up or something I talk about. The Speaker of the House now wanted for to be talked about. Oh, the standing order, the standing order. Then enough allow them for change the standing order. She going to change the standing order for serve them. She going to give us, them give themselves more power. Una should never agree for change no standing order. No standing order. Hi Jasper, good night.
I'm gonna reach up here. Good night, how are you there?
I mean, I know you reach up in the well, and you reach up in there, so come up in the contact.
Good night, how are you?
I'm good, man. And you?
I'm okay.
Glad to hear.
I just listen to your nighttime talking about things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so what you have to say? Tell me something.
I don't really have anything to say, no. I'm just saying that sometimes Juliet very biased. And then Mama D, you know, shouldn't be ashamed of herself if she get up and talk to Parliament and she a criminal.
Exactly.
Like, much taxpayer money she thief. And she have the guts to come turn up in the Parliament and make so much noise. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do it because then they shame because of the protests. And then they try to bring out something, for them, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, Burchell stand firm and we're standing with Burchell. And Burchell will put on some more power. We saw you going to Parliament, Nikisha. Walk up in there with a flint. Walk and make your face look like a flint.
Yeah.
No, make them call you down. Make we see what Desmond Mackenzie thinking can do you in a Parliament. Make we see.
The Mackenzie be going to sit down, man, because him do too much wickedness with Siaga. Till every time they call Siaga name, he holler like some little boy.
No, they did believe, so them plan what they have for cow down the PNP was going to work.
Oh, okay.
And now they realize it not going to work.
It backfire upon them.
Thank you, Dice. Yeah, it backfire upon them. So now them a plan for go change the standing order. So me a listen for here them a come with the standing order. Because the PNP would be stupid so down in them make them change nothing for favor them. Take it to the constitutional court and make them struck it down.
Right, that's true.
I want to set up. I want to set up. Thank you for. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, one love.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Basil. No, a coward they want in there. A Juliet one reign like a she a king in there. A she a queen. Good night, Joanne. Joanne send her some red lipstick. No, talking like Joe. Every time she has to red up her lip, and put on red eyeshadow. And we call the one where you put on there, so rouge. And we the one in there where you put here, so Viet. And we one where you put I don't even that. And you know, Nikisha? No, I need to write something on there comment. Thank you, Audrey. Just put on, I just say I was send her the red lipstick them Vian. Make she red up the mouth, come straight round. And when she go in, they pint up his soul. And put on red rouge. And put on, and now she forgot put on some of the long eyelash them, long. You have to really, you don't say that for really talk to some people someday. Hey, it's a fun they say she come in that pal. Oh my God. Auntie Jen, behave yourself. Where you say? She will put on one icky too. Put one right, yes. Never may pass one last, no icky that will come in that parliament. Oh, if I laugh tonight, I don't want to laugh. Huh? So, Vian, make we put it together. Red lipstick, red lipstick. Every time she got parliament, me not talk like a fancy red lipstick. Red lipstick. Exactly, Andrew. Put on red lipstick. Yes, Sharon, my good man. And rouge up and rouge. Oh, wait. Oh, no, tell me how this thing going on. Hold on. Let me say me on a red lipstick. My grandson mess up my lipstick. Where say she need red but the eel. Like this. Oh, Nikisha. It can redder than this one, don't it? This one red more, man. Put a whole heap on it. Every time you go in there, red up your lip like this. Michael, I can't bother with you for your foolish talk tonight, you know. Because I don't know where I can put him in, I can hear when I come to concert tonight. Let me hear what I say, you know. Where's it, Maria? Parliament, me I go. Me I show Nikisha how she for red up her lip for going to Parliament.
Okay.
Yeah, so when Juliet Oldness and the whole of owner up in there wants to say nothing to her, she red up her lip. And she don't have to answer them, just push you up so.
Yeah, okay too. Yeah, go too.
No, me not go. Me I teach her what to do.
Man, you fit teach everybody to live good.
No, but they don't want to live good. They want to live good. They don't say, you hear what Desmond Mackenzie tell her, sir. Me read what Desmond Mackenzie tell her, sir.
Me see my man there. Anyone from Portland. Anyone. You have to live from Portland.
Yeah, where Rasta from Portland, though?
He must have a good man. He must have man respect.
Hear what Desmond Mackenzie tell her, sir. Hear what Desmond Mackenzie tell Nikisha Burchell, sir. She for make sure say she never cross him path or else. What that mean? What that mean?
I don't know. What that mean? Me don't know.
No, me ask if a man should I tell you woman that.
They don't say freedom of speech. So we say.
Oh. Anyway. If you listen to Isaac this evening to him, they just say, let me tell you the truth, man. I'm not hypocrite still, you know.
Isaac, man. You listen, man. I'm not listening. Listen, man. I need to talk good.
There's biasness in our parliament. All yesterday, Mark a talk. And you know where Juliet turn off the mic and say, I shouldn't turn off the mic. I will turn off the mic.
I don't know. I don't know about parliament.
So you know.
Me see Isaac and me like for a reason. It is good.
It's a threat, Sharon. No, Mrs. Madias a con type a while ago, but I am Raquel. I am Raquel. Juliet will say it's against the code of conduct. What is against code of conduct with us? For put on red lipstick?
So rules are there.
I never know say they tell you what kind of color you can wear.
I don't know.
Well, me wear my red lipstick. If she can't wear red, wear pink or yellow. And when she go in her parliament, she don't have to say a word to nobody, because everybody here going to look on the red lipstick.
So I read alone can't go.
Red me want she wear. Red will show good. And she don't have to open her mouth and say a word.
You know, pay listen.
No, from she read up her lips, you know. That's going to be the whole, everybody that going to pay attention to the red lipstick. Nobody now going to say, she don't have to open her mouth. Everybody are going to pay attention to the red lipstick. Just do something every time for draw attention, so they have to look. Put on one long eyelash.
Long eyelash can't go in either.
What you mean eyelash? You can't, there are no rule if you tell you how long your eyelash should be.
But till I go, they can't tell about lipstick. They must can't tell about
But
eyelash.
we ask if there's a code of conduct for the parliament, say we color lipstick if you wear, or how long your eyelash should be. Well, all right then. Since you can't do that now, wear one clothes and put one piece of something buff out in front of her then. She can't wear that.
I must say when Lisa and I when he have used to go, then they not want tell her off just you know.
She did a wear sleeveless, and they said she have to wear sleeveless, and she are cut too low.
Okay.
Rhoda did go in there with Icky and the woman said nobody enough to come in our parliament with Icky.
What,
What kind of parliament we have at Jamaica?
no man, by rights it become me must say
Hold on. They're all about Icky and foolishness. Because if me and my husband make love and we have Icky, when me I going to figure out work next day? Me not figure out work because me have an Icky. That makes sense too, no?
Do we? I know we.
No, me going to ask.
Oh, okay.
Me only ask if that make no sense. All that was a personal attack. It's no ruling of the parliament.
But you know, say, if you go to church, you have to go with principle. If
I go to church and me and my husband make love, me I go with my Icky. Oh, look. You know something back here? What kind of madness is this?
Everybody rule different, man.
So what I say to you, in the process of making love, how you gonna remember about Icky at the time? You ever make love? Michael, you ever make love?
Of course it is.
Alright. So you ever make love that you get unconscious?
Almost head conscious.
You still you never know what I talk about. You basically say you're in a one different zone and lane, so you don't understand what I say.
Don't say that, man.
You don't understand because me ever say to you, yes about head conscious. I talk about your soberness at the moment gone out of you because of your body temperature, your tendency, everything change. Howard say me under. Howard, you understand what I tell you? Me talk about real make love. Me not talk about full wap foolishness.
What you say? How you know about me?
Me don't know a thing about you, but me ask a question and you don't answer the question. So, for you can't answer a question, it mean you don't know.
Who we can answer that?
Nobody. You know why women get babies? You know why we get babies? When we do make love? We never remember some babies are going to come. Till when we done, I say, Lord God, baby, come.
You feel so?
They don't know them things Sparky. Sparky said they don't know. Labor right now, no.
You feel so? To be a little red. Be a little red.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Well, me no know still. I just the way you did talk the first time when you come on the platform. That's why I say you live right.
I give me one side, man.
Mm.
Believe it, ain't people give me no.
Anyway, this that look good in it, so she can wear red lipstick going to the parliament. Oh,
Red alone.
I read me want she wear. I talk the things them for me, brother. You know about it. You know the
I
right
know
thing.
what
You know the right thing. No. But we have to find another way. To drive them. Same way so you go.
Me not hear what, you know.
No, I type in the comments so you have to read.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, let me play this other clip. Let me play this other clip. I want you to listen to this clip from Dr. Daz. I can't believe, and I want to hear one officer tonight because this I get from bad to worse now, people. Listen to this.
The People's National Party Media Unit.
This is Dr. Alfred Dawes,
That's
opposition
right.
spokesperson on health and wellness. Nearly 10 years ago, repairs began at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Yesterday, the promise of the opening of a brand new second-hand hospital was broken for the 7th time.
7 times.
Every missed deadline comes
7
with a
times.
new excuse. First, it was caution. Then, it was rescoping. Then, it was the contractors, the engineers, a shortage of local expertise. These excuses have expired. What started as a $2 billion project is now $23.5 billion, a cost overrun of over 1,000%. And while Ministry Procurement sits under investigation for rig bidding, the medical dome promised since February to ease overcrowding is still nowhere to be found. The people of Western Jamaica are not asking for slogans. They are asking for beds, for staff who are not stretched to the breaking point, and for a government that tells them the truth. I am calling on the minister to table a fully costed, independently verified completion plan with binding timelines and clear reasons for this new delay. I am calling for a full account of the medical dome's status, a public update on the procurement investigation, and full accountability for every taxpayer dollar spent. 8 years, 7 broken promises.
Oh my
enough
God.
is
It's
enough.
enough.
Visit our website at PNP.
These are the kind of things that happen in our country. And you can't go to parliament go ask no question. You can't say nothing because they want to muzzle your mouth. You can't say nothing.
Me go with Kwame, me go feed the dog.
Let me play.
Welcome, Jamaica. Welcome back to Unfiltered. I am Peter Gay Ferguson. Did you miss us? Okay, so today I want to reason a little bit as Jamaicans, especially with my fellow youth, because elections have consequences and participation matters. We're living in unprecedented times in Jamaica. What we choose to do and what we choose not to do has consequences for the quality of life we experience in this country. And yes, I understand the frustration. I understand the disappointment. I understand why so many Jamaicans feel disconnected from politics. Every election cycle we hear promises. Every budget debate we hear promises. Every major issue promises. And after a while, people get tired. But here's the thing, Jamaica. Apathy has consequences too. When good people withdraw from the process, somebody else makes a decision for them. When citizens stop paying attention, leaders stop feeling pressure. When people decide that politics doesn't matter, politics still matters to them because the decisions made in parliament affect every aspect of their lives. The roads we drive on, the schools our children attend, the healthcare system we depend on, housing, crime, taxes, jobs, wages, water, electricity. Every single one of these things is influenced by political decisions. Whether we participate or not, those decisions are still being made. And if we're being honest, a government that is not operating in the best interest of the people will always prefer society that is docile, apathetic, and disinterested. Because citizens who aren't paying attention are easier to ignore. That's why participation matters. In the song Glory, Common reminds us that the biggest weapon is to stay peaceful. He reminds us that no one wins a struggle individually. It takes the wisdom of our elders and our young people's energy. And when I listen to those words, I can't help but think about Jamaica, because there was a time when our people understood collective action, just like when UWMONA students and lecturers in 1968 protested against the Jamaican government when Walter Rodney was declared persona non grata in Jamaica. Or like when Damian Crawford, as guild president for UWMONA, led a protest in 2004 against unfair policies for students at the campus. Or like Crystal Tomlinson in 2012, who took similar actions on UWMONA campus. Today, as we observe what is happening on the global stage, young people and university students in particular are holding their leaders to account. We've seen it in protest actions in Bangladesh, Kenya, Peru, Philippines, and Nepal, just to name a few. We too in Jamaica have to find back that spirit as young people. No meaningful change that we desire will be handed to us through inaction. There was a time when communities organized, just like we did for the 1999 gas riot. There was a time when ordinary Jamaicans understood how to hold leaders to account, just like we did during the 1938 labor rebellion, starting with Frome Sugar Factory in Westmoreland. That led to the formation of major trade unions, such as the National Workers' Union and Bustamante Industrial Trade Union, and even importantly, full adult suffrage, which gave every person the right to vote in 1944, regardless of your gender, color, or class. There was a time when people understood that democracy is not something you participate in once every 5 years and then disappear. Democracy requires constant engagement. Somewhere along the way, many of us forgot that. Today, we spend more time arguing with each other and cussing the state of the country than demanding better from those elected to serve us. We spend more time defending politicians than defending principles, and we have become so accustomed to disappointment that sometimes we confuse cynicism with wisdom. But being cynical doesn't change anything. Being angry doesn't change anything. Complaining alone doesn't change anything. What changes things is organized, informed, and sustained participation. So Jamaica, we have to do a little more than just feel mad about what's happening around us. We need to start asking a different question. How do we mobilize ourselves? How do we organize ourselves? How do we build movements that go beyond party colors, beyond social class, beyond religion, and beyond divisions that are constantly used to separate us? Because injustice doesn't become wrong only when it affects us personally. We shouldn't have to wait until a policy hurts our family, our community, or our pocket before we decide it deserves our attention. A wrong is a wrong. And if we want a better Jamaica, we must be willing to speak up for each other, even when the issue isn't directly affecting us. That means paying attention to what is happening in Parliament so that our government doesn't feel comfortable having a member or minister who is being charged for illicit enrichment gaslight the nation into thinking that, oh, it is because he's from humble beginnings and beat the odds to becoming a very wealthy politician why he's being targeted by the Integrity Commission, when the facts showed that he cannot legitimately explain his wealth or that he's misleading the institution about his lawful earnings. That means understanding the laws that are being debated, just like beach access that the Jabem group is fighting for across Jamaica, so that Jamaicans can have free access to our beaches and that they're not sold off to investors or those connected to power. That means asking questions and demanding transparency so that the government doesn't feed us varying versions of stories about the TCN agreement with the United States government to have deportees come to Jamaica, and we cannot get any reasonable explanation as to why Jamaica is being forced to accept these individuals that the US is rejecting, and have no idea as to their background or how they will be treated once they're on Jamaican soil. And then this just becomes another 9-day wonder. That means expecting accountability. And most importantly, that means remembering that elected officials work for the people, not the other way around. So whether you're young or old, whether you're rich or poor, whether you're orange, green, or somewhere in between, remember this. Democracy works best when citizens show up, not just on election day, but every day. Because elections have consequences, participation matters, and the Jamaica we get tomorrow depends on what we're willing to do today. I want to leave you with this quote. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. My name is Peter Gay Ferguson.
Well said. Well said. Gloria, good night.
Thank you, Jane. How are you doing, darling?
I'm good, man.
I enjoy every moment of it.
What on it? Where you say, Michael? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Gloria. Go ahead, Gloria.
Michael is talking.
No, man. So you play something in your background, too.
Oh, Lord, you ready to write that right on my back. I'm lay down, to go get up now. I'm not going to stay around. Just a little word.
Yeah.
I think the parliament is Angelette house, it's not parliament again, Antigen.
Well, you're not going to be there house for too long, So then go along back up Beverly Hills.
No, but them rule the parliament, so me that say Angelette house, Andrew house. And in second them, and in follower them house. And no parliament. Parliament is not parliament again, Antigen. No rule, no did so. So how you expect the young kids them to learn to educate themselves when time them are behave and have cut against the opposition, then can open their mouth. If they have any problem, then can talk. The great woman and shut off their mic. Last week me one of them I say, you can't bully me. You's a bully. He hurt me. I never in all my life hear a prime minister tell an next member of parliament. Say, you's a bully. And he constantly say it. I don't know what's wrong with them. Them brains sick. They're not in a parliament for them sick. Sick people them in a parliament over that side. Everybody want to talk. For them right, for them citizen right. Then can't talk sick of the prime minister. My God, Auntie Jem, that me come to say.
Thank you.
Andrew House.
Thank you.
Angela House and the parliament.
Well, it's not going to be the house, the parliament is governed by some rules and regulations. And I want
government. No. It's not governed no, Antigen. It's not. They are the rule. Mr. Antigen, I say my stomach sick. Them people, they never own nothing in all their life. All what go on, are you hear from from good source or from the news or whatever, and you talk about it, then ready to cut to your throat is false. It's a lie. It's false. They never want not me say them planting there. Then things say them planting there. Hey, hey, no, no worry, antigen, no worry. Then things say them planted there for them, for Jamaica, for them alone, and they must do as they like, and nobody can chat to them because them are the head of the country.
Yeah.
But I lie, them I tell.
You have, you have
But
something
they
playing
know.
in your background. I may hear it.
I read them and I read on the behind me and the fan.
Yeah, me
So
can't.
me have to turn. Me have to turn right.
All right, hold on 1 minute. Good night, you. Good night, you. Me not hear you, man. Oh, you sound so low.
Yeah, you hear me?
You can't take.
That's loud.
You can't take me down antigen.
Yeah, you hear me now, Antigen?
No, you still sound low. Talk up in your mic or something.
No, man, me I talk loud, me I shout, literally I shout 9 nights.
No, me no know. Me no. Hold on. Let me say for me want to turn up something. So hold on.
Okay, I'm on, yeah. Can I hear you?
All right, go ahead now.
Yeah, man, Antigen, yeah. Me really kind of have a problem with that rip, and everybody is a dedication. I want somebody point time in the parliament,
Mm-hmm.
when Nikisha Burton disrespect.
Me I try to find out too, but me not.
So even Mr. Lip, because the speaker have the option to turn off the mic. One.
No, I don't me want to know which part in the standing order said the speaker can turn off the mic.
I talk about I talk about where I'm watching every time where she disrespect the speaker in the house. The first time she has a something and Dwayne Smith them attack and she and Date Smith, she said, yeah, going flavor Dwayne Smith and metaphor and that are Dwayne Smith, alright?
Mm-hmm.
First time we share the speaker, I will charge the patois and the speaker shut her down and she move on. Good? I don't them have a problem because the speaker must be respected in the house. Good? And Juliet Holness, you can't tell Nikki Chaberton nothing about opinion of Juliet Holness outside the house.
Exactly.
They have a big girl because of what she's outside of the house.
Outside of the house. Outside of the house.
Her opinion. So the big when you hear enough of them talk about no respect the speaker. In the house you respect the speaker.
At the interview what she do, I say she act like woman where want rule their husband.
But we know all Dean Jackson and one of them don't speak because it's not when they don't listen to me. We are said. They say Nikisha this is the speaker. The only time the speaker in the house. The speaker cannot be the speaker outside of the house. Because she can't control nothing outside the house.
Exactly.
The speaker control the house. Good? The prime minister and the opposition leader of the current office outside of the parliament. Good? They can operate as prime minister opposition leader outside of the parliament. The only time the speaker have a power in the house. Nowhere else at all, Chinana's power. As long as she come out of the parliament, good, she can't control nobody at all and control she can't turn no meat outside of the house unless I feel jailed.
You know, you touch a good point and we need to ask the labor right there.
Common sense, but the common sense tell these people this thing, you know. The speaker is the speaker in the house. The speaker control the house. Outside of the house, she is member of parliament, Juliet Holness. The prime minister is the member of parliament for West Central, but he's also the prime minister of Jamaica.
Yeah.
Holness is the member of parliament for South St. Andrew, but he's also the opposition leader. Juliet Holness is the speaker of the House of Representatives. Other than that, she's an ordinary member of parliament outside of the house. So if Nikisha Burchell have an opinion of Juliet Holness operating as speaker in the house and say she's biased in the house. She not disrespect her in the house.
No.
So when everybody are come down to Nikisha, me I want to tell them a time when Nikisha would have said, when time she says something to David Campbell, and David Campbell said, Madam Speaker, I only have one mother, and she's in sentence. How many nobody talk about that? That would have been disrespect in our house. I mean, see that they say, so that at that time, that would be disrespect. Nikisha Burchell had never, only thing Nikisha Burchell said, Speaker, Madam Speaker, I was trying to use the Jamaican language because when we come we understand. However, know that the rule, let us move on. And she continued with the speech. There's no time at all. None of them were on a panel attack can point to a cage and even the little criminal like she can't sue me. The convicted criminal, Dalrymple Filbert, Dalrymple. She's a convicted criminal. Can't tell nobody no. Because she was found guilty.
Yeah.
Good. So the convicted criminal, Dalrymple Filbert, can't point to an occasion when Nikisha Burchell disrespect the speaker in the house. None of them can point to. I want to labor, right? I want one member of parliament. I want when I labor, they're going to point to a point, a time when Nikisha Burchell disrespect the speaker in the house.
I interviewed the Abarafa.
No, but Auntie Jem, the speaker only carry the role as speaker in the house, or unless she represent the house in her official capacity as a speaker outside of the house. But other than that, you can't say anything to member. She is member of parliament for East Rural St. Andrew, Juliet Oldness. So when them ask her a question for the interview, what her opinion of member of parliament Juliet Oldness, how she do her job in the house. When Nikki says she's a bias, she's biased, and she treat the house like we are picnic, and only time people do that, and you can do that with your husband in your yard, but not in the house. How should disrespect a speaker? But so Auntie Jem, that's a question you need to ask on your platform. Then go tell you where and when did Nikisha Burchell.
It's a very good question.
Where. No, where? It has to be in the parliament. When did Nikisha Burchell disrespect the speaker in the parliament?
I wonder what kind of answer them are gonna give me.
No, but Andy, look why you know man, they don't have a picture for sure when in this area house. They only can go for one review, one tape where she was on a podcast and answer a question. You can't tell me nothing at all. You get me I say?
Yeah.
Me have to respect Mark Golden and Andrew Owens, because they're my prime minister opposition leader in and out of the house. The speaker control the House of Representatives and she run that. Three arms of the government. The prime minister run one, the executive, his wife run one, the house, and the judiciary. So and on the prime minister run the parliament, he's the speaker in the parliament. The prime minister responds to the executive. And I guess that the chief justice run the judiciary. No, so you go?
Yeah.
Good. So, me want labor right. Me want intelligent Jamaican who can read and write. Tell me where, at which date, what time did Honorable Minister of Parliament was out. This is
You're going low again, man. Me not hear you good.
yeah, no, but me still show so me don't know. So me I say the more and them can tell me which date, at what time did Member of Parliament Nikisha Burchell from South St. James disrespect the Speaker, the Honorable Juliet Oldness, in the House of Representatives. Confused, Dion Jackson, anybody more can tell me when. Just come tell me when. And play it here.
Respect the word in and out. Each other must respect each other in and out.
No.
Oh.
Me have an opinion. Listen me. You ask me something about somebody, and me tell my opinion, that now nothing for disrespect. And me I go there, tell me which part then Nikisha Burchell this speak outside of the house now.
No,
in the army, a private, if it chief of staff says something to the private, where private disagree with, him can salute the office of the chief of staff and give him upon opinion to the person where I the role of chief of staff. And then can't do nothing at all.
Yeah.
So me I tell you say the role of the speaker is in the House of Representatives.
I agree with you, man. That's it.
Outside of the role of if any man look at the speaker out and cuss her and run away, she can't do nothing. She can't lock off the mic out the door. She can't sanction them out the door. She can't do nothing to them out of the parliament. And then she come out of the parliament. Nothing she can't, then can't do too. She can't. Her power is in the house. Nowhere she not a power. And the whole of them is a member of parliament, equally elected by the people to serve the people.
So they have to respect each other.
So listen, that's what you have to respect, you know. What you call respect. If me have an opinion of you, this is my opinion, that me disrespect you.
Man, I ask you a question, Michael, answer.
Yes, sir. I'm not here. I'm very low, you know. Very low, man.
I know I'm low now. All of a sudden, submit me attack. So I'm saying to you.
Say no low. Say no low.
No, me don't know. Me attack loud, so me don't know if
No, me I hear you good now.
Okay, so listen me now. Listen me, Michael. Me a shout now. Michael. I tell you some respect.
Yeah, I hear you.
Respect come from. Good?
Exactly.
My opinion. Yeah, my opinion. My honest opinion about a person is disrespect.
Answer now, Michael.
You don't know, no?
Then will not stop using the word. Will not stop using the word disrespect and respect.
No, Michael, I take it on.
Yeah. If my mouth stink and you tell me say my mouth stink in a crowd, that don't mean this is you tell me truth.
Of course.
Cause my mouth stink and you say, here Richard, your mouth stink, brother. That now nothing, you know disrespect, you tell me the truth.
I mean, I know why somebody want vex with somebody to express their own opinion.
If my mouth stink and they want me to talk to you, and you make up your face and turn your back from me and they whisper this man, think you say, that you disrespect me. But you don't tell me the truth, but you tell other people say my mouth stink.
Yeah.
But if you tell me, say, you Richard, your mouth smell bad, your mouth stink, you don't disrespect me. You have to tell me the truth. And then me tell them, you know, a grade 9 make stop go school, you know. And I'm tell you something, you know, so one time me used to, when I debate labor, right, me used to step on platform and I go to and from. So they used to come to me and say, you say, want to go to PMP them? You say, you no go on like say, we want to go to university, go on like on a bright. That's why me not like so you know, I say, no man, you know wrong of me, you know that I've never been to a university. The only university I go with them, I go PMP headquarters when we had the political education classes. You know, from the day I start every day right on TikTok, I done story. When I say me bright and go to my university, I was so say me done.
The mad people then.
But I me tell them the qualification because they have to say me you.
Your phone break up. Our internet still enough. Our internet. Born again, oh Lord, good night. You hear me? I'm gone. Not hearing at all. But a very good point he's making there. In all fairness, the girl never disrespect the woman in her parliament. But they have her up. So like it gone, yeah? Alright, let me see if I find the clip. With Mark Golden and the woman.
The hot filling products are available on Alibaba app. Come and purchase now.
How can you locate someone using their phone number? For example, if your sibling is late getting home.
Again to the channel. I said, Juliet can't tone it down to. Listen this. And I pick me them shit out to you. Look what she just do in the last sitting of the parliament.
The Integrity Commission published its cover letter as it is practice. So that the public knows.
See the Ekota. In my Ekota.
Turn it off, Angelo. Yeah, it's true. So
I didn't press it, leader of opposition.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that, Madam Speaker. I'm very happy to hear that. I don't know who did, because I certainly didn't. Madam Speaker, the Integrity Commission Act requires
Are you not woman lying?
and you yourself issued a ruling, as you call it, some time ago, a couple of years ago. I think
No one they gonna disrespect that. Hold on.
if my memory serves me correctly.
So when she turn off the mic on the opposition leader, and I first share do it, and I second, and I third, and I disrespect that. And I have the audacity. I say, oh, I didn't turn off your mic, you know. So Mike say, well, it was off, and I'm sure it's not me. When she stretch her answer, you know, so she should talk to somebody. Or the opposition leader and you speak her house and you talk to somebody when the opposition attack. But you don't say that a disrespect. You don't see it as, yeah man, turn off the mic on him. You don't see it as disrespect. You know is a hypocrite man, trust me. As long as them the kind of behavior are going in our parliament, there will be no peace up in there. There will be no peace up in there. Let me finish pay what Mark said.
That they will be terrible as quickly as reasonably possible. The annual report came here. The cover letter was published, as is their practice, so that everybody knows that something has come. And we were expecting to see it tabled today, and it wasn't. And the leader of opposition business wanted to ask why, in announcements, it wasn't tabled in light of that fact. He was not allowed even to ask the question. And we object.
You're incorrect, leader.
I wonder if Cliff Hughes and the rest of them have a nationwide, if you don't see them something. And I first, and I second, and I third. Them are somebody get the people them upset and frustrated in our parliament. This mic sitting where you keep a ton of people mic like they enough to talk. Or they just irritate the spirit in the place. And if you don't care see, and believe say because they want to behave bad. When I push it, alright, when I behave good, and if they still behave bad, then maybe come back and say so. Jesus Christ of mercy. The woman say, oh, I didn't turn it off. So I will turn it off. I will turn off it then. I didn't turn it off. I will turn it off. And me, or Duppy. And me or Duppy then go up and turn it off. When there's a picture. If you're my friend, I'm a subscriber. Leave on a view. The woman turn off her mic, and I first she do it. She disrespect Mark Golden so much time in our parliament. RT, good night.
Hey, Auntie Chen, how are you?
You know me good, where? Oh, you?
I'm gonna give praises and I listen
Yeah, man.
some real good, sensitive talking, what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. It just grieves me sometimes to see all them people that just want to blame the opposition. And when Juliet in there turn off the mic for Mark Golding, like that and a disrespect to the opposition leader.
But she denied, say she it's not her turn it, it's not she turn it off. And me know the monitor there right where she is. And she locked off all mic when the opposition them a speak or anybody at all. But me tell her this. Like I said this to you. Because me now go just speak. Me can't speak. I have to just start the raw truth. You see this little girl here? We're going to parliament there. She beat them being a target to her. If she open her mouth and speak anything, them find something to say about her.
Yeah.
You hear me say?
Yeah.
And make I tell her this. You see this little girl here from country, them have a tired to see her face because we need representative people like these people in our parliament. Long time ago. Auntie Jen, when like you on your platform now I speak the truth. The bias and the sinful wicked people them throw every kitchen sink over your back. Them describe you as this or that and then just throw. You speak the truth.
Yeah.
But you see, as long as you know make that be a problem to you, you continue to speak the truth where you speak. Because this lady here now, Miss Philburn, I wish she knew. When me hear she get up, you know, when me see she get up, you know, and attack, and I listen to she attacks, you know, believe me to God, you know, say, me just come for around, me sit in and listen nothing to her what she has saying, you know. Because she say a few things. Why she not take time out and look how Mr. Warmington behave in a parliament? Especially she when she was a speaker a few months ago, couple months ago, before Juliet take over the speaker of the house. I didn't hear that one time this lady, you know, look for Mr. Warmington, you know, address him, you know, and say you have to do better, you know, respect the parliament, the MPs, them, you know. Them not do them something, they just feed them alone, Miss Wellness alone. Me hear the whole of them are put in a shield like she untouchable more than God. And as she is the most disrespectful person in a Jamaican parliament right now, Mrs. Wellness. If anybody not believe me, them can really take a stand and look on a lady and take in her. She respect nobody. You wear out she disrespectful, she do all you hear fear colleagues them at them being afraid of her. Because you know why? She don't respect none of them to tell them what she want to tell them. Say. You understand me? The parliament run by somebody with one family, only family run by. So when Miss Dalrymple are going to come and talk about, she just want to target them, say them hate Nikisha, then hate Nikisha in the parliament, then hate the little girl. So still, me don't know. And if you stop it, them are going like say the opposition come there and distract them talk about opposition come and distract the government of the country and they are there. We send them there. We send them there to watch and look how we taxpayers that go. We send them there to represent we. Because them are criminal out with the eyes. Right? And we send them there for even make a speech to we. So I don't know how them find it. Them find it offensible. If you say opposition come there and I disrupt parliament and I disrupt the country's business. Who we sensitive Jamaican are where from across the world? I got take in what them I say. There are a bunch of hypocrites. You hear me tell you? There are a bunch of hypocrites. The parliament is for Mr. Olis and his wife and a few. So when them come and them talk about Nikisha and all them have to leave the lady alone. You understand me? I am a come with them and afraid to talk that. You understand me? But Me, see, I am not a biased person. Nikisha have done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong because she have sense. We not send no fool going to parliament to represent we. You hear me say, Auntie?
Yeah.
We don't send nobody in there to go represent, no fool to go represent we. People where we send there, well competent, educated people, if them they get a whole of our country to make this country better, we would not have to come on this place here and I disagree, if agree and not agree. Because I pay garbage, them I do, I pay rubbish and wickedness, them I do. You understand me? A time for we Jamaican put away party color and work with who we work with Jamaica. And that me can tell them. You understand me? Because there is no way I am a comrade and I go sit and see comrade that do foolishness and it not go hurt people alone. It have hurt all of Jamaican who want good transparency and proper representation. We stand up for we. Because of that we send them there for. So when them go come and talk and say this lady here is doing all type of slackness and them. Miss Cooper, Miss Darren, look what she do. Me frightened when she stand up and I address Nikisha. Me frightened. She should have keep one of the most lowest in the parliament. She Darren, because she have done we Jamaican wrong, auntie. She done us wrong. She done us wrong. Miss Dalrymple is a criminal with evidential fact. So auntie, when them come and them come over here and them attack, me no mean pan your platform, me mean pan social media, and I say what them I say. Them just want to attack Nikisha and them have got tired with her face. Them going tired with her face. So either them come out of the parliament or them have to face the truth where them not like to face.
Amen.
And me arrest my case this up.
Thank you, RT. Thank you. Naya?
Good night, Auntie.
Yeah, good night. How you doing?
Excellent.
Okay.
First time on your program.
Welcome.
I listened to the convicted criminal in the parliament.
Where say you listen to? Hold on. Where say you listen to in the parliament? Hold on, the man. Who you listen to in the parliament? The what?
Convicted criminal.
The convicted criminal. My God.
She's a felon. She's a convicted criminal. The court found her guilty. And because of corruption, she's not in prison.
Whoa.
Addressing someone from the ground who is bright and beautiful, intelligent, and for the people. No, that is very hurtful and painful to me as a Jamaican. She should not be in the parliament, much more to be addressing Nikisha Birchell.
You're right. She should not be. Because of corruption.
She's there with the loudest mouth. It's like you have some dogs on the road that are mongrels. There's a neighbor that has pedigree dogs and mongrel dogs. And can I tell you that every time something drives past, you know who barks?
The mongrel them.
And run out on the road?
The mongrel them.
The mongrels, they are the loudest. So I would just want to say to Miss Birchell, continue to represent your people, the people, because listen, they're trying to muzzle the opposition. No, all the members of parliament were sent there to represent people in different constituencies, whether you're from the government side or the opposition side. So why is it that those on the government side want to silence so the people that are representing those on the opposition bench, they have the people to represent also.
Yeah.
So why can't they be given the opportunity or the leverage? And then when they don't lie down and die, you hear that there's a new breed of politician, and you have people like this convicted criminal to say what is not needed and necessary. She need to sit down and be silent. Hello?
Yeah, I'm hearing you, man. Go ahead.
This convicted criminal need to sit down and be silent.
I hope she'll listen to somebody here and tell her, because she need for
She
hear.
need to be silent.
She should not inside the parliament. She should not inside the parliament. They are speaking about good governance and respectfully. They are not respectful to Jamaican parliament. Look how much criminal. Look how much charges is there. They are on a criminal. They are on an investigation for illicit
enrichment.
And all them stuff and them with, and them coming out like them want, like them a bully. Them can't bully me, you know. Them can't bully me, you know. But them come out like they want bully the opposition, like they not fit.
But here, this
like
not
them have
auntie.
a right.
She said the word, she said the parliament, but she not focused on the whole, as her words, about so much corruption exposed.
She don't speak about that, auntie. She don't speak about that, you know. You see, let me tell you, no butcher, my grandma always say no butcher and say meat bad, because if the inspector give him the test, he enable and put it on it.
You're right.
He must say, yes, spec it, all right. That is how they are. The labor wrong them are. When I call them not right, because when I say labor right, it look like them have right. Them are labor and are not right. Because they are just delusion to Jamaican and Jamaican people. I have some of my fellow brothers and sisters in Jamaica here. You see, you think you say a PNP alone. What I take this country, I got to take. Uno sit down and think a good night, sweet prince. I roll away. I go feel what I go come with this man here and him wife, I do to it, and him colleagues, them roll away. So I can't stay there. All me have to tell Jamaicans, say, I'm sorry for myself, sorry for people. You understand me? But may I tell you the truth. If it have to go like that, we will have, if we have to learn the hardest way, we have to learn. The only thing, auntie, what may I say? Dead man tell no tears. They tell no tears. But me have to say, them say offense come, but woe be unto who cause it. Am I saying the right thing, auntie?
Yeah.
When they for further proverbs they go in, them say offense come.
I circle, man. Offense come. And woe, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, woe be on.
Yeah.
So that means to say, auntie, me come on your platform and it did a run good. And me come over here with me disrespectful. Run off your client them off of your life. And me I go say, boy, yeah, me have right to do that. Because guess what? You see, me did respectfully.
Yeah.
Me come, I'm wait until they say, auntie say, alright, we're going to do this one at a time. I'm wait for my turn and me say what me fi say. Me lock my mic. Somebody else come up. Bam. Them say something. Me ask the house, me say, can I interject what that person say? You understand me? None of them the discipline, auntie, no in the parliament,
No.
When it implement, them bully people, them where do it. Bully them, answer them and make trouble and them and undermine government policy. That is what they do. It is there for all we see. We watch parliament and we go there. Go look what go on.
You're perfect.
Yeah, Mr. Auntie?
Yeah, you're right.
I tell you, so look here. These people say them a lawmaker in our parliament. They are destroyer. Them are destroy Jamaican. And Jamaica, them are destroy we. Because look, there is no truth to nothing again. The only truth to things is corruption.
Yeah.
Right now, as some see it. You hear me say?
Mm-hmm.
It in the eyes of the dunce.
Shelly, good
Right
night.
now, the dunce become, the dunce where them are talk about fully dunce become the wisest. Because I tell you something in the street, you know. And I see a lot of regret and I see a lot of things going on, you know. But me not go compare you and contact, but let me tell you this.
Yeah.
If a person, my grandmother, you know, me have to go to Proverbs still, you know, because I grow with my grandmother, you know. She say if fish don't have fever, man tell you say shark down there. You better believe. Oh, you can't tell fish said shark no down there.
I mean, animal in the water.
Alright, good. When you go down there now, you come up back, half of your gun, and you lose a limb or a foot or whatever. You even lose your life too. You have a blame fish say fish. Then talk say shark there down there when fish tell you. So you see, these people, them very disobedient, me still can't knock wellness more, so me have to knock the people them who we put him there.
Yeah.
No, me see, well, same to say that they know me they in the street and me here ball out a galang. Me sorry how me did this, and me sorry how me did that. Some of them just come brawling on social media contact. And me respect them for that too.
Yeah, yeah.
At least them can feel what them are upwards against we when we are tell them say Jamaica now run good. The mouthpiece them for Mr. Onless. Me no know. Me hear some of them even shame them auntie, I tell you the truth.
Yeah, some of them shame.
Yes. Them can't come up because we have been warning them. We have been warning them and I tell them say look, it's not bringing down. Mr. Onless or bring down Labour Party or bring down nothing. It's all about the transparency we want. We're not getting it. We are get hide and seek, we are get run around, we are get thief, we are get bias, we are get nepotism, we are face crisis. We have been selling out. And we have to ball out, we have to talk.
True.
Them see a man we are talk anti-care going to one beach at Jamaica right now. If they don't have their money. Or some place they could have the rural Jamaican money, they can't go in a beach. And who did it? The big foreign people, them investor people, them they advocate for their own people from other country come at them beach. Come in Jamaica. And when you speak about that, people say you're done, people say you're this, you're that, and you bring down government, you bring down the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is there to represent us. Put legislation in place. So we Jamaican and negotiate good business. That we can have a better country. Better economy. Right? When you check out from hurricane just blow one day and if you're going to shop auntie right now with $100,000, God bless you come out with it.
That's true, yeah.
Believe me. Right? And look, we have been told say unemployment rate they down. People have more jobs and this and that. Why they? I see people right now in a tapalin right now side of me. And now they not get a seat, I think. Never want tapalin they not get. You hear me tell you? I mean, some of them are talk about say, sure. Look here, me not have to show nothing. Because that's all some of them did do the first time when the storm blow. The first week when the storm blow up. Then come right down something and the poor little people them not see them back. Then come with what? Promise. I remember one slogan the last time when Mr. Shaw did in a politics. Promise make, promise keep. You remember that, auntie?
Yeah, man, remember it.
So why them a wonder where them promise not keep? Why? Let me tell you this, yeah. I know all of we fool, you know. We might sound fool or we might learn to speak properly and formulate words. in a proper way. But at least well thinking people can pick out sense out of nonsense. You hear me say, Auntie?
Mm-hmm.
So when them attack and when them are going, they feel leave the little girl alone, make she stay. This is what labor right people do, mash up future. They don't build future. Because when you have a person like a girl like Nikisha now, in a parliament, right? And you're going to bring down one young little one little student, when you say you teach, become one of your foundation. Nikisha can't learn nothing from them. Juliet faced it too. I tell you she faced it, she don't like the girl. She don't like the girl. He told Juliet them in the them target Nikisha come. Now, let me tell you this still, you know. I keep my cool, you know, because of my time, you know, when I see some things go on, you know. You just say, why me just say one life me have, you know. You see, anytime you see the time them people are looking at themselves and say, look, they go stand up on their foot, you know. Me ready, you know, like Freddy, you know. I'm one Freddy, you know.
So I see you at the demonstration.
No, me couldn't get because me did that work. That's why me couldn't get. But it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Me see them a politicize the demonstration and say a PNP for me and so on.
Club
like
social, good night.
Right?
Yeah. Me see them ready.
Yeah, so me I say then labor right them we in there we come and join with it. Them a what? Them is what?
Them a PNP now.
One woman take one t-shirt, you know, other day, you know. Me I watch it on TikTok, you know. And I tell tell them bye-bye, you know, she gone, you know. No more that where them are, you know. And right now our friend them and our friend them become the worst enemy to her right now. Let me tell you, man, Jamaican take too long. Them take too long to respond to things that happen to them. Then wait to tell when they gone out a proposal and they can't control. You see them a go on and that. But you see, them say, you know, if you can't learn the easier way, you learn the hardest way.
True.
I saw me know, and I saw me know it go because you can't spread bed hard and lay down soft, Auntie.
Yeah.
Me I tell you, oh, little girl here. Yeah. Me have to say, man, no, sir. My people have brag and both say they have big education and they have doctorate and lawyer and a target and I try to bring down one little young girl. Where they should not try to bring her. Take her and sit her and say, look here, this is not how you do this thing. Now me not see she behave no way. Me not see she behave no way. Juliet them text it pan her go to text her. Me just watch one video where Juliet Cuthbert fling and where she name.
Yeah.
I target her. Me just watch one video like a while with her where she put out.
Juliet Cuthbert fling, let me see it.
Me just watch it. Me no know where she and Juliet want with Nikisha. I don't know what they want with Nikisha. Then when they go jar for I looked at her shape. Everybody can be the said. And this big old tough woman, all Roscoe woman, get up off her teeth himself attack. And I talk about Warmington where I cut people and I tell people I start a bad word or something. Them a picky beam out of people and in for them to come out. You no go man, go learn some sanity, man. Nobody now go put up and everybody at Jamaica will put up with one another. Because one another with bad, one another the country bad and bring down Jamaica one another. When the ball just get up with this bad attitude and bad discipline and a shut up people and dictate and bully people. A prime minister tell people say them to shut up and all them stuff there. Call people bully. Him want to take off the name of a theme, and a theme name that. So me don't know how fi really look on them people here. Me no so my time me laugh, you know, me no go school, you know, cause my parents them enough away and me have to out there. Cause my foot a juggle. So me ain't go to school to get no big education.
Good night, Alvaro.
But you see me? Me tell people say them can't fool me. Nobody can fool me so easy. None. I don't care which doctorate you have or which levels education you have. Me not go job, but me know say you can't lead me. You can't lead me to foolishness. Yeah. You can't lead me to foolishness. Them just a text it on the little girl before them glad to say yes. Look at Andrew. When Andrew get prime minister, when he get the leader party, you know, Andrew how much year old? When he get the leader party. And nobody never fight him and say, boy, go away. This and that. Him get him days up. So we don't know where them come out and come target the girl. I go there figure out this a whole thief here. This a thief in woman here. She shouldn't keep silent, but true. Them checks say them have powers, can do anything and bully people. Them better be careful of themselves, you know. Them better careful, you know, because them other feel like say, you know, them untouchable, you know.
True.
Because let me tell you have a man when name the Almighty God, you know, powerful, you know. And that them don't know, you know. I just that them don't know. But me I tell Nikisha, say if you hear me tonight, continue, do what you have to do. Because I don't hear she cuss them, I don't hear she tell them no expletive word, I don't know. She just touch the truth. And that's what we want. That type of representation we need.
True.
We don't want to cuss out. We don't want nobody to go there. I disrespect nobody for nobody and them with it. But the truth have to come out. Because the truth now come forward and it will make the country go back, it will carry down the country in a more devastated. More than all country. Them I say country are better. The country are better with them. A rob and steal.
You're right. Remember when
Never make somebody else talk here, auntie. Because sometimes I know a reason why I come up, auntie. Me hear a man say something a while ago. Mr. Richard say something about Nikisha, and that's why I really come over here and you understand me. Them feel leave the lady alone, make she stay.
No man, him never no. Him never said nothing bad about her.
No, me not say Mr. Richard say Mr. Richard, so me hear him talk.
Oh, me think you say man, okay, sorry.
No, so me hear him talk, and when him talk, me glad him come up and say.
Me don't know what me look like. He didn't credit or something. He just cut off, you know.
Me and him be that tap live, you know. Me and him be that tap up in live because if they look like your live are freeze or whatever.
No.
No and jump there.
All
But
right.
me I want make the next guess we have coming.
Alright, Alvaro, good night.
Wait, Alvaro there.
Yeah man, Alvaro.
Big up Big Boss.
Yeah, dude.
Big up Big Boss. Big up.
You know, so when I labor right then come from my platform earlier, Advara, and I said, Advara on a teacher now. I said, Advara, when I must send somebody on the platform where having...
Crafty, me wax. So, Andrew, let's tell we say, I tell them, say, Audrey Marks travel go America in 5th of March. And then this way agreement for TC and agreement start. I want to ask Blind Crafty and Blind Dr. Chang if they know about the Senate Minority Report. And if they know about the report, if they ever read page 9. Because I know page 9 in there with a diagram with people, a load of plane, and the last stop is Jamaica.
Oh.
The last stop on the Senate Minority Report, published 12th of February 2026. Audrey Marks went to that meeting the 5th of March 2026. How could an arrangement start in March and your name in a document with a plane showing a route to Jamaica in February? That make any sense?
No sense.
No foolish this man.
Then Alvaro, then they're stupid, so I really want to blind fool people.
I'm sure no say Senate report tell you how much money each country get.
Yeah. He need money and he get pay per head. Each immigrant they come and they get money for individual of them. Housing and transportation paid for. So when Dr. Chang go and tell you say him no know why arrangement or them no know any document not pay nonsense. Antigua said they will make their own publish soon. The white paper will publish. St. Kitts publish for them one, Antigua go publish for them one. Why Jamaica won't have to be secret? Absolutely safe that.
But Alvaro, I wonder if we can get a understanding when them publish for them. Say
they don't publish it, man.
You know, if evidential facts, I say them are deny say not no go so. If we don't get the evidence.
Yeah, and Jonas I say a march charge Max go to go talk about it. Me I tell you say not no go so. It is an agreement was bounced to all of them in 9th of January 2026 at the CARICOM meeting in St. Louis. And there's a Rubio carry idea go give them.
Okay.
That's a public document.
I understand.
A public document that we available, you know. It meeting available where people can go watch, you know. Oh.
Watch Marco Ruby when I say the people them because them I say me want to understand from you because you're a teacher. You're my teacher from ever since. Me want to understand something from you. So me no me hear some guys and some supporter people inside I said there is no go like that no don't housing
Hold on. When alright, so them say no go like that. So here we are going to do it.
Yes,
man. You're going to go to over YouTube and type in Dr. Chang TVJ interview when he talk about St. Mary. Did Dr. Chang say IMO or look at hotel or some place to put them? That is a part of the agreement. If you put somebody in a hotel, no housing that.
No must housing.
But then again, you don't speak no then read. No don't.
Yes.
Everybody has a housing agreement. Everybody else. A public document, they can go over St. Kitts, go read it. You can go in a Senate document, go read it. The Senate document. Good night, Andy Power. The Senate document of all of them something, you know. A public document, you know.
Yeah?
Oh, that's something you can go download up on your phone and read it.
I never know.
I know something you hide. And them only tell me say some of the things them are secret and nobody
Thanks,
no go so.
They must say them have a dialogue. So some hear them must say they having a dialogue. There is nothing come to have. Dr. Chang, me hear say so do I know.
Well, if you are a man, if you go build a man house and you sign a contract, what do you sign a contract for build?
No must say house you sign the contract.
That means your house must have a plan and it must have some things.
Yes.
That means they know. That means they have the blueprint of what the TCN agreement will be like.
Yes, sir.
Them know all of that already.
Yeah.
So what them I tell you, a nonsense.
Say listen to Audrey Marks with Nationwide. What name? Where my name? George Davis or Deirdre? Which one in name?
No, me I go look for you, but Audrey Marks. You see, Audrey Marks' speech I know mean nothing to me again. Because Audrey Marks mentioned one thing through all of them on that bus. When the news broke, Dr. Chang said there was no mention of 10,000 people. Me know he said that. He said a false. Well, Audrey Marks made mention of 10,000 undocumented skilled workers.
Yes.
She want imported in Jamaica. So the number of 10,000 did mention. So what am I telling about no so the number of 10,000 did mention. When Andrew Wallace go to New York, Andrew Wallace said he more going to want steep water now, he don't really want to say this. But at some point we have to go import people into Jamaica to work, live, and have family and invest. Andrew Wallace then said that. 16th of March, 16th of April, he said that. At Diaspora Conference in New York. But people like they don't read, you know, so you can't tell them anything, you know.
Boy, me I tell you, Alvaro Master. Anything where me do research, my boss. I do sit down and listen. Me try to do my own like research because me see. Me learn from you, big man. Me learn from you, because me no want company with nothing nothing fast. I look like me an idiot, not because,
The man
me
said
bright.
there's no housing arrangement. Can him show you a document that there's no housing arrangement?
No, well, and that want that we don't like that.
All you hear them attack is what Dr. Chang tell them. Them can't show you a document outside the way government tell them. If you go on the Senate Minority Report, it tell you everything, It tell you everything, say people and when they deport, them can't go back to their home country, So when Dr. Chang out there says a transit point, we then go back to their yard, the people can't go back to their yard, Anybody they send come and Jamaica can't go back to their yard, You want to know what it is?
I got one question to you. One question to you. Dr. Chang said they can't go back to them yard. How him know that? Let me ask you that question.
How him know that? Nobody tell him. I know when the agreement.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Because you must have to hold some dialogue with somebody, if you know about those persons.
Virgin, two Jamaican deported as St. Kitts in 19th of May. United States pay their rent every month, their living expense, their pocket money, and they are free to move up and down like anybody else. If they want to go back home, the word if they want to go back home, it's not mandatory for St. Kitts deport them to Jamaica. Because there's no agreement for St. Kitts deport nobody go to Jamaica. And there's no agreement for Jamaica accept the deportee from St. Kitts and United States they have. It is the agreement is not about that. It said it's illegal for you deport me to St. Kitts and St. Kitts deport me to somewhere else. You can't sue them.
Definitely.
So when them tell them are just nonsense, not no person.
Yeah. Then Alvaro, then me no hear me I take you and press with the same thing what them I say it and laugh We send our next deport, we send our next national to our next country, Them say
Dr. Chang said two things. Dr. Chang on the news 2 weeks ago, He said two things all up why people are not there already, He cannot find a steady housing and a constant flow of security. What that tell us? It's a secure place them and carry people are going to put them with security well taken care of.
Yes, that's true.
They might look about security for you normal people.
No, look what, sir. Look what. And people that shot me there right now and not appalling. Money that one from Katina for me like a resident and when me hanky-panky up and thing right now. I took man. Make the man them go away.
The average cost, the least amount of money they get for one person is 20,000 US up to $1 million US per person.
God.
And let me say them something, In a state, United States Senate, Minority Report, them tell you how much them pay. The people. Donald Trump said cheaper for a third country keep them than they stay in the United States. It costs them more.
I mean, I understand how that cost them more,
Then after they send money, then they must cost you more. Then if me give you money, and after a while me cut you off with the money. I'm left with people them with you. Me no must left with a bigger problem.
Yeah,
Because people them can't come back to United States, And after a while the program not gonna be funded all a while, So after a while, you hear Dr. Chang say, after a while the Jamaican government have got to take up some of my costs to fund these people. Okay.
So what am I going to agreement for them?
Well, Dr. Chang said my United States of favor is the trade partner, So we don't know if United States and Barbados not do trading. We don't know if them and Trinidad not do trading. And Trinidad not take none. Barbados not take none. But a film trading partner say I fit take them.
Yeah.
But people, we have to read and get rid of this madness. Because when I tell you right, I don't pure madness.
Pure madness.
Pure madness.
Pure madness.
The agreement not signed, but we agree.
But the man they come out and say they'd signed the Thursday before. And now them are saying a sign. Me don't understand you, I'm confused.
When I sign. Me know sure say in a Senate report it say who sign. So the Senate document knows a Jamaica signed the document for February. I don't say them something you know. The Senate document mentioned Jamaica signing the document from February. How they go tell we say document signed now last week in a May or June? That make any sense to the people? You can't go look for it. Donald Trump deportation plan. What it costs. If you Google it, you will find the document. 30 page. You can read it for yourself. It make no sense. But antigen, dig up yourself.
Yes, thanks. Thank you. Thanks to everybody. Blue, good night. Yeah. Thanks to everybody. Thank you for the participation. Dennis, good night. Kevin, Linda, we the people need to come out. Nation strike. Agree. Yeah. Anyway, guys, wanna see when I come lay down? My body has to lay down. So again, thank you for being here over TikTok. Thanks for everybody who participate and everybody who tap up the screen. And over YouTube as usual. Michael Bailey, good night. You know? So want to tell you some love you know. Until we meet again. I'm your girl, Auntie Jen. Have yourself a good night. How are this? Have yourself a good night. Bye. Good night.